It's been a little bit since I last reviewed something mainstream, so today I want to change that. 1985's Back to the Future, a highest grosser, something I haven't reviewed in a while. In the fictional town of Hill Valley, California, Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, accidentally gets to school late, screws up his music audition, and he fears that he's becoming like his parents, low-life bums. We see how bad his family life is when we see his mother, Lorraine, played by Leah Thompson, an alcoholic, his father, George, played by young Crispin Glover, who is a coward, and his boss, Biff Tannen, played by Thomas F. Wilson, who frequently harasses him. That night, Marty meets his scientist friend, Dr. Emmett Brown, played by Christopher Lloyd, meeting him at the Twin Pines Mall, where we see a massive DeLorean, now iconic. And it's a time machine, because they test the dog, Einstein, and he travels a minute into the future. Brown reveals he stole the plutonium, which is how the car time travels, from Libyan terrorists, and the terrorists arrive just in the nick of time, I guess, shoot Brown down, and almost kill Marty, but he grabs a DeLorean and somehow time travels back to 1955. Marty gives himself a tour, goes to a local diner, and sees his father being harassed by Biff in the beginning of a long rivalry. Anyway, George is spying on a young Lorraine when he falls off a tree and is in the path of a coming car, but Marty saves him just in the nick of time, but gets hit. He's saved by Lorraine, who immediately falls for him. I mean, how are you going to be able to tell your 16-year-old mom that you're her future kid? Like, how are you going to be able to tell her without it sounding weird? Anyway, Marty heads to a young Doc Brown's house, and realizing that he doesn't have any plutonium left, they have to use electricity, because they don't have plutonium back then. Also, the young Doc realizes quickly that if he doesn't get back to 1985 soon, he and his siblings will eventually be erased. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he has siblings. So he unsuccessfully tries to reintroduce his parents to each other. Many times, might I add. Marty meets up with young George and tells him a plan. So basically what happens is, Marty will get in the car with Lorraine, and then George will go up there and pretend to beat him up, and everyone will get their happy ending. Unfortunately, Marty has to head back to 1985 and the spring dances that night, so he has to put the plan in motion. Unfortunately, Biff beats Marty up, and when George realizes, he gets so pissed that he punches Biff and knocks him out. Marty then heads upstage and plays a little tune, and seeing his parents reconcile, in his eyes anyway. A little while later, Marty meets with Doc Brown and gives him a letter saying that terrorists will come kill him in 30 years, but he rips the letter up. Then, Doc goes to the top of the courthouse and ties a wire to the clock and 2 light poles, while Marty gets into the DeLorean and gets a head start. At 10:04 p.m., Marty drives straight into the wires, and Marty finally returns back to 1985. We start back at the Twin Pine Mall, where Doc is shot down, but it's revealed that he's wearing a bulletproof vest. He then returns home and sees a much happier life for his family. Then he meets up with his girlfriend, Jennifer Parker, and gets into the DeLorean with Doc Brown. Oh, and I can't forget this last line.
Roads? Well, we're going, we don't need roads.
Say no more, everything about this movie is just pure awesomeness. Overall, I'm giving this one a 12 out of 10. Check it out if you can, it's pretty good.